Welcome in, everyone. I am the Crypto Bull God, and this is all in the charts. If you appreciate the content, and make sure to hit the thumbs up button, drop me a comment, click that bell icon for all notifications to know when I go live each and every single weekday, guys. I think the odd times that I've been live streaming, it's really been throwing a lot of people off. You know, I was live streaming every single weekday between 5 and 5:30, and right now, I might live stream at 5 in the morning. I might live stream at 11 a.m. Right now, it's almost pushing 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely throwing people off. But as a reminder, starting next Monday, I am going to be back on that regular pattern where I will be live streaming every single Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday between 5 and 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then on Thursday, we're going to be experimenting with something new for a TA Q&A day. Let's fucking go. Oof! We're going to be experimenting with a new live TA Q&A at approximately 5:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oof! Are you going to wake up with me at 5:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time? Be honest with me, son. Be honest with me now. Are you going to set that alarm and wake up to CBG? Probably not. But you can always catch the recording in syndication as always. Now, guys, as you know, today is Tuesday. And so we are doing a TA Q&A segment. So feel free, all 5,000 of you that are currently viewing, feel free to drop a chart that you'd like me to take a look at. Oof, by the way, props to Meme AI up 50% today. It's got a long way to go, son. Got a long way to go. See that Pepe's up 21%. WIF's going to have its day. Give it some time. WIF is going to have its day once Solana starts running. Whoa, Jack. Guys, one of the questions I'd like to pose to you before we start getting into the TA Q&A segment is, well, is it alt season? Is it alt season? And that depends on what your definition of is. That's a throwback to Slick Willie. You guys know who Slick Willie is? And that depends what your definition of is. Anybody here? Early 90s? Mid 90s? Yes. Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. He might have done everything else with that woman, but did not have sexual relations with her, according to Slick Willie. Now, one of the things I had tweeted out earlier today as it relates to Bitcoin dominance and alt season, right? Everybody wants to know when altcoins are actually going to move, right? If you're holding on to something like Casper, God forbid if that is a majority of your portfolio has been doing very subpar. But there have been a lot of altcoins that have run, but really we haven't had that true altcoin season. The true altcoin season, which is defined by the overall market, okay, everything excluding Bitcoin, outperforming Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's dominance, its percentage of the market capitalization of all of crypto, taking a nosedive like what we saw back here in 2021 and like what we saw back here in 2017. You can see the huge drop in dominance and the huge drop in dominance. This is representatory of an alt season when Bitcoin is underperforming the altcoin market. So the question is, when can we really anticipate the altcoin season to start to kick in? I had tweeted out earlier today, we got to break 53%. Now, you know I've been speaking about this area, I think, and I don't want to quote Tony the Bull BTC, but I think he had tweeted something out the other day that indicated he thinks that altcoin season, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I think he tweeted out altcoin season starts now or something to that effect. I'm actually going to have to respectfully disagree. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that we're truly not going to see altcoin season kick in. We're not going to get confirmation until this gray trend line breaks, and it coincides with this area of price confluence. You can see I have a green area of support right here at 53%. So we're basically lining right up in this 53% area that's going to be a key area of price confluence. That's why I indicated on Twitter earlier today that 53% is really the name of the game. So once you start to see Bitcoin dominance bleed below 53%, and I'm talking about confirmation, guys. I'm not talking about a wick okay, wick, and then a retrace back up. I'm talking about a candle body close. We can't get back above it, and then we continue down. That would be a confirmation and a start of alt season. And obviously, if you have been following the content on this channel, you know that we've been saying that it's been a lot of poo-poo, that Ethereum was just going to continue to underperform. I said it was just a matter of time. Now, also you should know that because Ethereum is the king altcoin. Guys, we've hit on these same statements over and over again, week after week, right? Day after day. Ethereum is your king altcoin. Its market capitalization dwarfs every other altcoin. XRP is not going to flip Ethereum. Solana is not going to flip Ethereum. Maybe 10 years from now it does. We're talking this year. It's not happening, all right? We need Ethereum to do well. Patty cake, patty cake. I feel like I'm playing a game with my imaginary 4-year-old. We need Ethereum to do well, right? So it's no surprise, and coincidentally, it should make complete sense that because Ethereum is outpacing Bitcoin, it's starting to lead to a drop in Bitcoin dominance. It's also leading to a pretty big run here on the Ethereum BTC relativity chart. Look at this strength that is still existing within this weekly chart on Ethereum. Now, it's going to be interesting to see how we close the week. Of course, the week does not close until Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We still have a long way to go. Long way to go. We still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and all day Sunday. So we still have quite a bit to go here. Of course, we've just closed out the daily candlestick here. You can see very, very, very strong chart. So we'll have to see how we are looking on Ethereum by the end of the week. Bitcoin is literally doing exactly what I said, right? We've gotten this huge move up. This is on the daily. Typically, we look at the 12-hour. Let's just keep it on the daily for now. We got this huge green candlestick up, right? And what do I believe is going to happen in generalities? We're going to get some consolidation in here. We're going to get some consolidation for several days, which is healthy, allows the indicators to cool off, and then we're just going to continue stair-stepping our way up. That is what I view, okay? But we'll have to see. I mean, we have to remain patient to see if that's going to occur. Again, yesterday I had pointed out to you on the daily, historically in recent times within this past roughly year and a half, when we've gotten the 10 above the 20 above the 50, moving average-wise on the daily, it has led to a big surge in price. We saw it back here, and we saw it a time before then that we zoomed back and took a look at, right? Now, a lot of people that don't know what they're looking at or don't know what they're examining within the market and are purely basing their view on emotion and not intellect, they see a green move like this come in Bitcoin. It's up, 8% in one day. They just want to see continued trend side price action to the upside, right? We on this channel know that that sort of price action is not sustainable. And more than likely, and what is actually healthy to occur within the chart, is for a period of consolidation. So it's very, very good to see what's going on. What the hell? That is a large super chat. Jep rocks. It's good to be back, CBG. Your t-shirt wants TNA. I'm taking a hint there that we want to take a look at Caspa Jep rocks. In all seriousness, super chats are never appreciated, but they were... Whoa. Super chats are never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you, my friend. You've been on the channel. You've been a supporter for a long time. I really appreciate it. Juan, welcome in. It's always nice to see you. I'm unfamiliar with Wojak. Oof, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what it is. Wojak. It sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure what it is. If we have a moment, which, not a very large audience today, given that I hopefully it's just because I'm live streaming at a different time. We can take a look at that. Let's take a look at Caspa. Caspa's been having some nice moves in the market. Guys, if you are not following me on Twitter, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but I had just tweeted out a video today that's getting a decent amount of love. Met up with a friend for a beer, a light beer. Whew, I actually downgraded. Started off with a Coors Light and downgraded to the Michelob Ultra. But again, trying to watch that alcohol intake and really lower that. So let me see here. What am I doing? I'm looking up Caspa, right? Do we have a Caspa chart open? I'm surprised I don't have a Caspa chart open. Let's take a look at the Caspa weekly. Of course, the weekly's looking nice. We just looked at this the other day. Same sort of commentary as yesterday. Let's get a little bit more refined. Let's get into the lower time frames because we didn't look at that yesterday. We already looked at higher time frame. We don't need to look at that again. It's shaping up really nicely. Now, this is really, really good to see. So let's get off the price indicators for a moment. You can see we've been in a massive downtrend here, right? This is Caspa on the daily. Now, one of the things that I always talk about in order to get some sort of confirmation that there is a potential trend reversal back to the upside and that there is strength and momentum building within the chart, just focusing on price data, when we have a downward area of resistance like this, okay, you want to see it break. Look what we just did. Not only did we break right here, we got confirmation. This right here was the candlestick that broke the trend. This was our confirming candlestick. We held above it and we've since pushed up. Very, very, very nice to see that we're getting some positive upside here. So the next obvious question is, well, CBG, what do we want to see next within the chart? As I have said in times past, whenever you have, guys, it's important that you not just understand the analysis I do on this one chart. I really want you to walk away and learn something so that you can apply it to other charts, okay? When we have a downtrend here, this is what I want you, one of the things I want you to focus on. We have a high here, we have a lower high here, we have a lower high here, and we have a lower high here. One of the ways that we begin to invalidate, give me a little love on the engagement and thumbs up, guys, need it big time. One of the ways that we invalidate the bearish structure within this chart is to invalidate the lower highs, right? And the only way we're going to do that is we're going to pull a Super Mario, okay? We're going to begin to stair step up. So we want to jump up here and hold this area as support, invalidating the lower high. Jump up here, hold it as support, invalidate the lower high, and so on and so forth, right? That's the only way we're going to begin to invalidate the bearish structure within this chart, which we're beginning to do. Now, if we take a look at the price action coming in on the price indicators, I mean, all these price indicators look very strong. You can't see because my beautiful face is in the way, but the RSI is pushing up towards 62. Stochastic RSI looks great. MACD's well above our confirmation at 0 here, and we're looking very healthy with a positive cross there. So things are looking on the up and up. If we go to a 3-day, 3 days looking nice too. We can go to a little bit of a higher time frame. You can see this downtrend has been broken just like it was on the daily. But what I like to see on the 3-day, of course, this candlestick just printed. It started to print today. It will end printing on Thursday. So we still have 2 more days to go. I love to see that price action on the 3-day is pushing above the purple 50 simple moving average. So really, really, really good to see. One other chart let's take a look at here, my friend. Jeprox, let's take a look at the Caspa BTC relativity chart. Once again, not too much new to report here. We've spoken about this before, that as everyone is getting salty seemingly on Caspa, all we've done is we've retraced to this area here, which was a previous all-time high, and we have formed it as a base, okay, as a period of consolidation, as strength within the chart. Now what I'm expecting, and you can see it on the price indicators too, guys. You can see, in particular, the MACD is starting to flatten out and wants to curl up. This is on the weekly. I would suspect in the coming weeks what we're going to do is push up towards here and eventually break that, and we're just going to make a new all-time high. I mean, I don't understand how you can't look at this chart and think that. Until this chart starts to break down, again, this is one of the strongest Bitcoin relativity charts that's out there. To the guy who I don't know who the hell he was who walked up to me at Bar Louie today and said, man, I've been wanting to get into Caspa, and was asking me for my advice on Caspa, and I did not, I mean, he doesn't know me, I don't know him, like I said. But to you, my audience, what I would say to you is there's no project that I am more bullish on from both a fundamental and technical analysis perspective, okay? It's got both. Hope that helped, Jep Rocks. God bless you too, my friend. Thank you so much for showing up on the live stream, Jep Rocks. I hope you have the opportunity to show up more often. Again, if you missed the top of the live stream, I will be live streaming normal times starting next week between 5 and 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Wednesday. Thursday is going to be very early in the morning Eastern Standard Time, around 5:15, right around 5:15. I'm sure you're right, Oof. Let me take a look. Oh, Wojak. Yes. Okay. Yes, I know Wojak. I've seen Wojak countless times. This is Wojak. For everyone who's unfamiliar. Everybody who's been on Twitter has seen Wojak, right? Oh, my God. Yes. I've seen Wojak many times. I will not take a Joe Biden meme, but I'll take a Trump meme. I'll take a Trump meme. Guys, what other TA questions do you have for me? Meme AI was exploding today. It was up 50%. Oof, this one's for you. But you can see we're well under this resistance still. We got to break this. We still have a lot of resistance here. We're not well under that resistance, but we have a lot of resistance to break. So Pepe was having a really nice day today. Pepe and Whiff are just going to keep trading places. I think right now Pepe is showing the path for Whiff. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, you can see Pepe's been having a really nice time here. All the way up at 21. It's starting to break into the top 20. It's just a matter of time until that one starts correcting. And where the hell is Whiff? Whiff's all the way back at 45. Just a matter of time until this one starts jumping up as well. Raghorn, good to see you. Can you chart weirdo base meme? Why do I feel like this is going to be a challenge? Cocky New. Wanted to let everyone know I made a very small purchase on Cock Inu. Well, that was last week. We were down in this area in here. I didn't make this recently. We were down, I think honestly it might have been this candlestick here. I made it before the weekend, so it was probably right in this area. So great spot to buy. It might have been the bottom. I was looking at Prime. I was looking at ARC. I was looking at Orca for sure. These are all things I was just kind of charting on my own. Oh, blank. Okay, here we go. And you had asked me, Cocky New. Yes, I own... okay, full disclosure. I'm actually going to tell you how much Cocky New I own. $100. I purchased $100 of Cocky New. So, there we go. Weirdo. And it's already up, like, last time I looked, it was up 23%. So I'm already up to $123. Oh, man. Raghorn, come on, brother. This isn't going to be good. Yeah, man, I can't chart this. Can't chart it. Not enough price data. Unless you got a different ticker symbol for me, I can't chart anything on this. This isn't going to work out. I mean, look at this. There's just not enough price data. I can't do any analysis on this. Well, I mean, I could do analysis on it. It's just not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. It's not worth my time going through and doing an analysis on this. And that's no slight towards you, Raghorn. It's just the truth. You got a couple days of candlesticks. I can't do jack shit with it that's meaningful. Let's take a look at Doge. Of course, I own Doge. I've shared that with you guys. This is OG meme coin. It's the OG meme coin. I've been keeping an eye on price, but I haven't charted it in a little while. This is on the weekly. Things are looking really good. We want to break this area of resistance here. Stochastic RSI looks like it's flattening out and wants to curl back up. MACD looks like it wants to start to curl back up. RSI starting to slant up. This thing looks, I mean, to me, just looking at this, looking at the price indicators down here, this is what I'm looking at. The MACD, see how the MACD here looks like it's flattened and it wants to curl back up? RSI is curled up. Stochastic RSI is beginning to curl up. And then if we focus in on price, I mean, you can see the 20 is above the 50. The 10 is above the 20, above the 50, above the 200. I'm not even going to show the 200. All we need to do is start piercing above 17.8 here. And we're going to be so close to 22 cents. Of course, I have your next areas of resistance up. There's a big area of resistance right around 28 to 34 cents. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. This is looking beautiful though. Looking beautiful. I want to take a look at Doge BTC. This is on the monthly. Yeah, you can see we had a slight range deviation. I've spoken about a lot of times this has seemingly come up very recently, guys. A lot of times you get this small little range deviation. Look at the little range deviation from support here. And then we pop back up, and now we're in here waiting to jump back up, right? This is on a high time frame. This is on the monthly. And look at that RSI just riding this line here. Small little deviation. Small little deviation. Stochastic RSI is beginning to curl up. MACD is looking like it's flattened and wants to curl up. Again, I look at this chart and I look at a lot of the charts I was looking at earlier this morning, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, depending, and we hit on this yesterday, depending how this monthly plays out on Bitcoin, I'm telling you, June and July are setting up for what could be a potentially explosive time period up in cryptocurrencies. We'll have to see. But that's why I don't want to jump the gun here. You know, I want to make sure that I'm fairly representing the price data and just kind of communicating to you what I see in the charts. Again, we want this to close above 71.3. You can see we're poking our head above it. And that's why when I come back to Bitcoin dominance, and if I read Tony's tweet correctly, it's, you know, it's very healthy when you respect someone's technical analysis, but you can disagree with them at times. I want to get him back on the channel, and I'm sure it's something, depending on the time period when he comes back, we can talk about. But I don't see the confirmation here that we're seeing a breakdown in Bitcoin dominance. I need to see 53% break. Once we see a confirmation of 53% breaking, that's what's going to get me confident that we're really going to start seeing a run in altcoins. What's going on with Solana? Of course, another strength within the market is going to be assessing the strength within Solana's chart. Getting a little bit of a pullback today. Yeah, nothing alarming. The other thing I would really ask you guys for your own benefit to pay attention to, and this is just to benefit the decisions you're making in the market and to not overcomplicate your view of the market. There's a lot of conjecture on Twitter if you scroll your homepage here, okay? A lot of conjecture if you scroll your homepage on commentary surrounding short-term price action, low time frame price action. A lot of traders out there that you may be following on Twitter or X. What you need to be able to discern is the commentary that is centered around what you could anticipate in daily or weekly price action versus high time frame price action. Case in point, there could be someone tweeting on crypto Twitter who is suggesting there will be a pullback in the markets. But their comment could be centered around low time frame price action. And yes, their perspective may be that there will be a pullback in the short term over the next maybe week or so because they're looking at low time frame views. But it doesn't change the macro perspective, the high time frame perspective, that when you go to a monthly chart or even a 2-week chart, that we're not monumentally bullish in the macro picture. So just don't lose that perspective. I have not tried Grok. I have not. But I got to tell you, I'm pretty addicted to ChatGPT. I think I told you guys, I have a subscription to ChatGPT. I have the most recent version. It works well for me. I'll tell you something funny real quick. I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a professional headshot for myself for my new job. And it's challenging because all the photos I see of myself on my camera, it's like they're either not at work appropriate or they're just not. I have no professional photos, so I've been toying around with us. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. But I've been toying around with phone apps that create professional headshots that take your face and stick it like on like a suit, background, etc. A body that's dressed in a suit and a transparent background or a gray background or blue background. But I need a professional headshot. I don't have one, and trying to use AI to my benefit so that I can get one. But maybe I just need to go out to a nice dinner and get dressed up, I guess. But what else? Yeah, ChatGPT 4.0 is what I've been using, and it is pretty freaking amazing. It really is. And I haven't even... I've just been toying around with it, but I haven't used it to its full extent. But it's pretty interesting. Guys, what other TA questions do you have? I'll take a look at Carrot. Oof has a question. Did we chart this one before? You don't really have a question on it. You're just commenting on it. But I feel like this is one we looked at before. Karrat. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. You can see the areas of resistance I have laid out here. Nothing's really changed in the chart. It is good to see, even though, and again, this is one that I really don't want to start charting until we start pushing above 80 cents here, this zone here, and basically until we start doing this. I'm not interested in charting this again until we get some push up here and we hold price action in here. That's when things will get interesting. But it is nice to see, once again, we're seeing a low, high, higher low, and a higher high. So that's good to see. You always want to see that for a bullish trend. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it. No, wait, what were you saying here? Oof, I don't understand your comment. Can you clarify? That's what people were using that was trending on Instagram for AI photos a while back. What is that? Are you talking about Grok? What are you talking about, my friend? And if I'm not... For your headshots, yeah, what software, what program are you talking about for AI headshots? I don't understand. You're not talking about ChatGPT. Are you talking about Grok? Or I'm just not clear on what you're referring to. That's what people were using that was trending on IG for AI photos a while back. For your headshots, work photos. Yes, I know we're talking about AI work photos. My friend, I know this is what we're talking about. I'm saying, what software are you talking about? That's what I'm asking. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Are you talking about Grok? I don't even... All right, man. Just send me a message. I have no clue what's going on. All right, guys. I will see you back here tomorrow. I don't know what time because I'm still sort of not on a schedule this week, but I'll be live at some point. But, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Let's all remain patient in this market. Things are beginning to heat up. And like I said, just like that, things can turn on a dime. Let's see how May closes out. We still have 10 more days left. June and July could be pretty fucking explosive. So I will be back here tomorrow. I will be back here on Thursday. I will be back here on Friday or Sunday as optional days, depending how the week kind of closes out here. So until next time, everybody, let's all spread awareness. Let's carry the education forward. Take care, everybody.